The BRICS nations forming a currency to rival the US dollar is about as real as a unicorn's fart in a baby's dream. Yeah, there's so much media out there saying that China and Russia are forming a currency that's going to be backed by gold and it's going to completely take out the US dollar. But you have to understand, China and Russia don't have stable or transparent enough economies to pull that off. This is a chart of the Chinese currency, the yuan, and their exchange rate to the dollar. Right now, the yuan is about 13.93 cents, near its 20-year low. And a lot of people say that the Chinese keep their currency low so their exports stay high. So let's look at Chinese exports. Right here is a chart of China's exports since 2020 and the US's. You see the US has had a huge and steady increase in their exports while China's rises, crashes. It's very sluggish. If China's economy was healthy right now, their cheap currency, the yuan, would lead to a skyrocketing of their exports, but the exact opposite is happening. What about Russia's currency? Surely the ruble is doing better because they're selling so much oil. The chart showing the price of the ruble since 2017 says otherwise. All right, it got so bad for Russia that in the beginning of 2022, the ruble dropped to less than a penny. Now it's about 1.07 cents, so it's almost close to its all-time low. But what about India? They are also in BRICS, and they are nearly as powerful in China in that whole cooperative. Subramaniam Jaishankar, the foreign minister of India, has been very adverse to the West, and he is not very happy with dollar dominance. His exact words are, "There is no idea of a BRICS currency." Brazil and South Africa are primarily following China's lead, especially South Africa, because they have the largest amounts of debt to China, and China is their number one trading partner. But Brazil's president, Lula, has said that he wants to find a third way in dealing with America. So he doesn't want to be as anti-dollar as Xi Jinping. But what about the dollar itself? Isn't it growing weaker? Well, let's look at this metric that measures the strength of the dollar, called the DXY. Oh, look at that. Since COVID, it has skyrocketed upwards, and it is staying over 100. If the DXY is over 100, that means that the dollar is very strong. But nobody is telling you that as soon as these BRICS countries finish settling their trades in whatever currencies they want, they immediately convert that currency to US dollars because the world is flocking to it as a safe haven. Even Russia wants dollars, but they are kicked out of the dollar network, so they're trying to get whatever they can. So they're happy to accept yuan and I think the United Arab Emirates currency. They tried accepting rupees, but they have billions of rupees that they don't know what to do with. And the only reason why you're even hearing about people ditching the dollar is because there is a massive shortage of United States dollars worldwide, and the world's kind of upset about it. The final and biggest reason why the BRICS nations will never be able to form their own currencies is because they don't trust each other. Russia, India, Brazil, South Africa, they don't trust China to take the lead, and no one trusts Russia to do the same.